Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. So let's start with the EURCAD. As we can see on the weekly chart, we have a strong uptrend, and right now price a little bit stopped around this zone. We see weekly candles are very tight, are very small. So what we can expect, or we'll have a possible stop and then continuation in this uptrend, or maybe finally price will make for us this deeper retracement. So let's try to draw our lines. We see our last spike is our resistance level, and if we pay attention, another area of the resistance is here connecting those spikes. Then in case if price decide to retrace, this is our area of support together with the 36 EMA. Our trend line is here, so it's close to the 36 EMA, so we can just base on this level of the 36 and this support. So we go to daily chart, and daily we see more details. So if I unzoom a little bit, we will see this is our trend line, which I set previously, yes, on the weekly chart. And if you want to draw trend line close to the price action, we will get this trend line here, and price is breaking more or less. Different angle of this line will be also like that. Okay, so even this is better because we have cleaner spikes, cleaner touches. So I would just leave this line for the daily chart. This is also our daily support zone here. So what we can expect on this pair, or we'll get now prices in the range definitely. So we need to see breakout of this area. If price starts to break our trend line here, we can look for short scenarios on the lower time frames, but we have to pay attention on this level. If we want to be more conservative, we have to wait for breakout of this level and then try to sell, and then we have better target, which will be here. So let's go to lower settings, and so lower time frames to see what we have. And if we change a little bit angle, this is our daily, but we can also draw 4-hour chart trend line here. And as you can see right now, price is breaking this line. So of course, we also have this zone here. So ideally, if price breaks that, we can expect possible continuation of this up move, not exactly to the tops, a little bit lower. So this is option like this, but we need to have false breakout here, and price might have to reverse from this point and start to go in this direction. Okay, so we need to wait for this. But now price is sitting around the trend line, around this trend line, so we can go to lower time frames. You see that price stopped here, and if you like, you can look for short entries here aggressively to target this. Okay, this is not much, and like I said, this is aggressive approach. This is around 60 pips, 100. So this is opportunity which you might have, and if price will continue to this zone, even without you, yes, even without you, then we can remove this resistance, because we will not need this anymore, because it won't be valid anymore. And then we will have situation that we will get this, and then we will wait for breakout of this trend line to look for buy scenarios to target this if price, for example, starts to make something like that. Okay, so of course this is future, we don't know right now. The thing is that we can sell it, yes, aggressively target this or that. If you want to be more conservative, like I said, you wait for breakout of this zone, and then you are open to sell. Still, weekly and daily chart are still pointing to go long. So if you still want, you can continue for the retracement and then try to look for buy scenarios. So this is EURCAD, a little bit tricky here on this level, because we have different situations, but all is of course about your approach and about your trading plan. So let's go to euro dollar. And euro dollar reached this previous top. Of course, we still have this weekly long 1 to 3, which can cause continuation of this up move, definitely. But right now we just stopped around the previous top. Yes, around the previous top. You see here we have right now reaction. Next area, of course, is higher, so we have room to go. Of course, there is a lot of space to go up, and we have this. Our support zone is down here. So we go to daily chart, and right now what we have is possible reaction. So what can happen? Maybe we'll have a reaction, retracement, we're back to the 36 CMA, and then another continuation to this, after breakout, continuation to this zone. Okay, and of course to the next one if price breaks this, or this will be again bounce, and maybe price will try to go to this zone again. Right now, I'm more focused to look for buy scenarios. However, because we are on the strong area of the resistance, short trades are also possible, but we need to be a little bit careful with that, because in the history we see that price like to make false breakouts. Okay, not here, but here and here. So we really need to be sure that price wants to go down. And if we look for trend line, we have only this line right now. So as long as this trend line is holding, I'm still more focused to look for buy scenarios. So even if price, went up here, we'll have retracement, and we stop here, we can expect again bounce. And of course, we can expect that price will continue to go up, yes, or will just make double top, or make lower high, and then make this bigger retracement. Okay, so I'm still focused right now to go and buy this. But if you are a day trader, scalper, what you can also do in this case, aggressively wait for 1 to 3 here. But this is for intraday trading and scalping. Okay, and wait for the 5-minute setups here, target this line. Okay, so this is what you can do in terms of the aggressive trading in intraday trading. If not, you just wait for the retracement, you draw the line, you look for buy scenarios, and after breakout of this, you look for short scenarios. Okay, so this is approach on the euro dollar. GBPCAD weekly chart, double top. We see that price was struggling. This of course was very powerful resistance zone, as you can see here. Next, of course, is a little bit higher, up here and up here, but right now price is reacting to go down, so we can expect maybe to this previous bottom, but in between we still have 36 CMA, so price still can create higher low for us and make another up move, maybe to this or continuation. So the 36 should be our first goal in terms of this potential down move. Daily chart, we see that price was struggling. Right now we have this momentum candle. Seems that price is gaining this momentum. So what we have to do, we go to lower time frames and we try to look for the 4-hour chart, short 1 to 3 here, and then we look for short scenarios. Target, of course, weekly 36 CMA. This is our daily support zone also here. Yeah, so this is your first goal. Maybe it will be even with the 36, we will see. But definitely right now, this, and then long-term target this. So looks very interesting. I hope we'll get something nice. If price stops, for example, on this and will go up again, then you can say that we will say that we are in the range. Yeah, so then we can delete the lines, and let me just draw this. So if we have rejection of this, if price decide to go up again, we'll say, okay, we have this range, and or you start to trade in the range. So sell here, buy here, or you just simply wait for breakouts of those levels. Okay, so this is what we can have. We will see. We will monitor this, but for now, looks quite interesting to sell this. Okay, to wait for the setup and sell this. GBP USD weekly chart around the resistance. Yes, around the resistance zone. As we see, it's spiking right now. This is the highest point. If I zoom out a little bit, so this is of course a range of the resistance. Yes, so right now price is spiking here, so it's not breaking, it's spiking. So this might be just the spike, and we'll get this retracement. The next area of the resistance is higher up here, so there is still chance that price maybe decide to go there. We'll see right now on the lower time frames. This is our support zone. So let's go to daily to see more details, and we have this. So this resistance, yeah, and we see right now that price is making double top around this, and strong candle right now is pointing to sell. So maybe it's really false breakout. We can just leave the line here. So for our chart, we go to lower time frames. This is our trend line. So whenever price starts to break this line, we can look for possible short bounce entries. It will be not our classic approach, for example here. Yes, we can say that we have daily trend line breakout and then the first 1 to 3. We have a trend line breakout, but we treat this as a potential bounce and bigger retracement, not even maybe to the 36 CMA, but a little bit lower to this area of support. Let's draw it here. So the 36 is close, so it's only 100 pips, but because of this double top area of the resistance, maybe really we'll get this even deeper drop back to this support zone, and we'll have again continuation of this possible range. So right now momentum is strong, so we will see. This was huge drop caused by news. Yes, so if we see that price stays below, for example, we can look for short scenarios, but you still have to pay attention a little bit for this daily 36 EMA if price reach this, because we can still have some reactions around that. So please keep in mind about that. If price just retests this trend line and we will have situation that it's simply not breaking, yes, and it's not going down, but it's pushing up again, then you can look for long scenarios here and target this, or wait for possible range here, and then of course after breakout up or down. Okay. USDN, it's sitting around the same area still, and we are in the big wedge. Weekly chart is not giving us right now clean direction. It's like, more monthly chart is giving us clean direction because it's a monthly long 1 to 3 right now, but the weekly we see that we don't have, yes, because price created higher lows. We don't have, of course, higher highs, but still it's this might, what I see, this might be like a monthly long 1 to 3 with weekly long 1 to 3. Okay, so this is what I can see right now. But of course, weekly and monthly, they are quite a big time frame for us. So let's go to daily to see more details. And this is our trend line on the daily chart. Okay, and this is also our trend line on the daily chart. So we clearly see that we are squeezed between those two levels. There is also resistance here. We see that price is struggling with this, but if we have breakout of that, yes, we can expect maybe that price will continue to go to the next one. This is also our support zone, and if price breaks this trend line, we expect that price will reach this bottom, but in between, unfortunately, we also have this area. So we don't have much space here to trade. But if this holds, yes, if we have this and this will be smaller, then maybe you will get enough room. So basically on the USDN, I would wait for breakouts to have clean direction. Okay, ideally here, because the risk reward is better. Here we don't have much, but you can still risk if you like, because if this is broken, then you can achieve better targets even down here. Okay, so it's okay to risk here if we know what we do. And right now it's a little bit too chaotic for me to trade on the lower settings, on the lower time frames. So I would wait. Okay, I would wait for that. But still, if price will reach this spike and won't break this, and you'll see it's pushing down, you can try to sell this and target this or that, but in between you also have this trend line. So don't forget that because here you will trade in the range, so you have to pay attention for those even small lines, because if we have that, price really can react here and, for example, make some reactions. Okay, so this is what you also can do on the lower time frame, so you can sell it here and take short entries. And the last one is gold, and gold on the weekly chart still didn't reach the highest point. Yes, of course the momentum was very strong, went up. We are still around it right now. We are around the 2000 level. There is still chance that maybe price will continue to go up. This is the highest point, 2071. Yes. So now, or we get bigger retracement or smaller retracement and still continuation. Daily chart, of course, is still pointing up. This is our trend line. A little bit tricky move because there was no clean continuation, but right now I still would like to see some retracement and still a possible up move. We have this trend line here on the 4-hour chart, so you can still try to buy this. If price, of course, breaks this line, you can still buy this. Okay, so you have this. So you really have to wait. Price will, struggle here. After this, you break out. After breakout of this, you can sell, but your target is daily 36 CMA, so we don't have much. Keep in mind that the target here is limited. In case of the breakout of this 36 CMA together with this area of support, then we can expect this deeper retracement to this trend line. And also aggressive traders, scalpers, retracement here, short scenarios, target this. It's also possible. Yeah, so you have, opportunity number 1, sell here, opportunity number 2, buy here, opportunity number 3, sell here. But all what you see here is for day trading and scalping. It's not like for the swing traders. Okay, so keep in mind about that. So guys, that's all from my side. I hope you enjoy it. Soon I will also upload my indices forecast. Enjoy your Sunday and hear you soon. Bye.